Hi, my name is Allie Babineau, and I'm a 3-time heart transplant survivor.
Her first symptom that she had was she passed out twice. Her pediatrician gave her clearance and said she just needed to drink more Gatorade, that her electrolytes were off. She passed out in his office. Then we got the phone call, we need to transport her to Texas Children's and have a cardiologist look at her, and that's where our journey started.
When I first got diagnosed, I was in college, we were dating already. We kind of learned everything together. Basically, every time I heard new news, besides my parents, he was like the first other person that I called to be like, this is what's really happening, and we went from there.
When you hear people say that life can change in the blink of an eye, it can. I've watched medicines have adverse effects on her in the blink of an eye and having to reverse them. And first transplant, she got within 6 weeks. Second transplant, we had to live in the hospital from June until December. We got a heart in November, so that's about 6 months. This last heart, she was in the hospital for 279 days.
Even when she wasn't in the hospital for transplant, she was in the hospital for secondary issues or infections or blood levels were off and she had to be hospitalized again. She was in the hospital a lot.
We spent Thanksgiving together in the hospital. Everybody else was with our family, having a dinner, watching football. We were in the hospital.
He was with me.
We also would do family dinners. We would try to on a Saturday or Sunday night. Our favorite was go to Molina's, order takeout, bring it back up to the hospital, and we would have family dinner in her room. Other thing is Ronnie loves to cook, so he might cook for the whole staff that's working that night and bring it up. I had my birthday party in her room when she had her LVAD. Doctors and nurses came by to eat, and so you build a community when you're there. It's our home. It's our second home.
So I actually proposed to her knowing her diagnosis in life, so I know going into being engaged with her that this was something that we were going to go through the rest of our life together. I gave her the ring, and then even at one point in time, she even looked back at me and tried giving me back the ring, saying, telling me to go try to live my life with someone else that I would be happy with and not to worry and do the things that we're going through. But I would say I'm a man and committed to her and told her I'd be there for her.
People magazine started calling me Bionic Bride, and I was like, well, I guess that's my name. So then comes the Facebook fan pages and all of that, and I still use it today, even though I'm not bionic, but one day I could be.
We don't take anything for granted in life. We live life every day to the fullest that we can, and every weekend we're traveling, we're doing something. I think in a relationship with someone going through things like this, it's always about being positive and being that person they can lean on during the process.
In my vision, this brought my family like totally closer together than I think we would have ever been. And I love that. Even though there were a lot of sacrifices, I love that fact that my family is so close with each other now, and we just lean on each other when we need it.
Heart disease can happen to anybody at any time, no matter age, your ethnicity, your weight. So I think it's very important that you take a look at your health.
Having 3 heart transplants has definitely shaped me. A totally different person than before I even got sick. To be honest, I really don't remember what it's like being 100% healthy, because right now, this is my 100% healthy.
There's just a lot of complications that can arise from a heart transplant, and the only way to eliminate some of the problems that has come with Allie and other patients is through further research.
That was a very surprising fact for me when I found out that more people die of heart disease than all cancers combined. I didn't know that, and I think it's important to help get that word out. And I think the American Heart Association is doing a great job with that.
The hope that AHA gives me is knowing that and this is kind of my slogan, is helping the next person. Because if I try doing stuff helping me, then why do it? There's no purpose for it, because I'm not going to be here forever. But what if something we find out tomorrow, discover tomorrow, helps 3 generations from me?
We've seen the research help people, and we've seen Allie help so many people. And who would expected that 15 years later she would still be with us to be able to do this, is kind of the way I look at it. So open your heart for those people who are going to need this help later.